Hello, killing machines. Today we are reviewing Grood, a game that comes to us from publisher Dragus Games. I played Grood on the PlayStation 4. It is also available on the Xbox, Switch, and Steam, and is currently priced at $4.99. Grood is an insanely challenging, retro-inspired shoot-'em-up. There really isn't a whole lot of story here. You're just playing as a ship called Grood and destroying everything in your path. I could not stop myself from saying I am Grood throughout playing this game, though I realize that is not the phrase. You have the option to play as single player or as co-op, which is a great option to have. And the game does feature leaderboards, which you can find me at the bottom of. Grood has 3 difficulty settings, hard, hard, and hard. If you're wondering which one is the hardest, they are all exactly the same. It also has a 90s love mode, which if you turn it on, turns everything into pixels. Right off the bat, this is basically your standard shoot 'em up. You have a single weapon at first. You also have the ability to slow down time, which is kind of a unique twist, but I didn't find it to be particularly helpful. You can later acquire other weapons, such as a shotgun, and of course you can pick up health along the way, which you will desperately need. By killing enemies, you can refill your slowdown bar, and of course increase your score, which does appear to be shared if you are playing it co-op. Adding to the punishing factor of this game, you cannot even continue until you reach level 4. I'll be totally upfront with you, this game is too hard for me. It was just too much of a challenge. I couldn't get to level 4. I tried real hard and I just couldn't do it. Could I have pressed on and repeated the same levels again and again until I got there? Yeah, absolutely, I could have done that, but did I want to? No. To me, the whole shoot 'em up mechanic just wasn't that effective. I like having more than one option for guns, I like having some sort of special, and I like a little bit of forgiveness. This game was just too far out of my comfort zone for me to want to continue. I think that folks out there who really enjoy a challenge with their shmups will enjoy this game, but it just wasn't for me. Graphically, Grood is a little bit lackluster. There's really nothing exciting to it. The backgrounds are sketchy at best. The Grood ships are very generic looking. There's nothing really exciting about it. There is a day and night cycle, which is kind of cool. Going into the 90s mode, I did find it a little bit more appealing. It did seem to fit the genre a little bit better. However, it basically felt like I was putting an Instagram filter on the game because it didn't actually change anything other than the look of it. And even then, putting that filter over it blurred some of the text and I couldn't even read it. It felt less like the 90s and more like 2020, but with a filter. Right off the bat, the sound effects were so much louder than the music, I couldn't even hear what the soundtrack was like. So once I turned the sound effects down, I could hear the pretty awesome metal soundtrack. Perhaps the highlight of this game. Had some pretty awesome guitar riffs, and I don't know why they were trying to hide it with those crazy shooting sounds being so loud. Grood's presentation to me was kind of a mixed bag. I really enjoyed the soundtrack. The graphics I could take or leave. You do show cracks in the screen when you take damage, which don't go away until you get more health, and I actually would have just preferred a health bar. I see where they were trying to go with all of this, and I just feel like it missed the mark. I don't mean to be Grood, but this game just wasn't it for me. Thank you so much for checking out our review of Grood. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button so you can follow all of our reviews and previews, and hit the bell icon if you want to be reminded every time we post. You can also check the description box if you'd like to check out our merchandise store, as well as links to our Discord and our memberships if you'd like to support us further. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.